When we test Timken alloy steel, we put it through the mill. We can stretch it, bend it, crack it, crush it, heat it to 2,400 degrees above, freeze it to 320 below, inspect it ultrasonically, fluoroscopically. Then we test it some more, up to 30 times in all, just to make sure we made our steel bars and tubes just right. Nobody's tougher on Timken steel than the Timken Company.
Remember one thing about the next two words. Never have one without the other.
Indigestion.
Pepto-Bismol.
Indigestion.
Pepto-Bismol.
Indigestion.
Pepto-Bismol. It coats, soothes, relieves.
That's Scott Paper. Money talks. That is Scott Paper Money talks.
These Scott Paper Money coupons are worth 38 cents on 3 Scott Paper products. Where do you find your Scott Paper Money coupons? In your paper, your Sunday newspaper. Take all 3 coupons to your store and save 38 cents on Scotty's facial tissues, Viva towels, and Scott tissue.
Like I said, that's Scott Paper. Money talks.
This is the CBS Evening News with Walter Cronkite.
Titan Lux, el esmalte sintético.
Terminado, ¿qué te parece?
Todo es posible con Titan Lux.
Ya llegó el instante, ya de Andel está aquí. Es la nueva Kodak Instant, la que es para ti. Agárrala, agárrala, es para ti, es para ti.
Agarra The Handle a un precio que está a tu alcance para fotos instantáneas que se revelan frente a tus ojos.
Agarra mi Handle, es para ti.
The Handle, la nueva cámara Kodak Instant. Precio sugerido $38.95.
Learning to read should be more than just skills. It should be a real joy.
If you want kids to love reading, give them stories about the things that matter most to them.
Teacher's Guide should offer a variety of options. They should leave room for the teacher.
Lots of stories entertain kids for the moment. Real children's literature leaves them hungry for more.
In a well-balanced program, evaluation is a natural part of the process.
Good reading experiences help kids discover their own ideas, feelings, and imaginations.
Takes more than one great idea to make a great reading program. Pathfinder, the newest basic reading program from Allen and Bacon. See it at IRA Today.
The 1976 MG Midget is now only $3,495. It's the lowest priced true sports car in America. But $34.95 brings you more than just great value. It gives you the wide open fun of authentic sports car handling. So hurry, catch a Midget. At $34.95, they won't last forever. MG Midget from British Leyland.
Indigestion. If you seem to be getting it more often as you get older, if you seem to be taking more of what it takes to relieve it, try a different kind of relief. Pepto-Bismol brings you relief from occasional indigestion by coating, soothing, protecting your irritated stomach. And that protective coating action is something your antacid probably can't do. If Pepto-Bismol doesn't relieve your indigestion, see your doctor.
My friend came to me. He said he couldn't get a job, any job. He said he was being hounded and spied on. He said he was desperate. He asked for my help. I gave it to him. I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Columbia Pictures presents Woody Allen as The Front.
The 77 Ford. It's one tough truck.
When America needs a better idea, Ford puts it on wheels.
For the athlete who's serious about his footwork, now there's a place that's serious about his footwear. A place with more kinds of shoes for more kinds of sports than any place else. It's a new kind of shoe store. It's the Foot Locker. Whatever your game is, we go for the big names. Like Adidas, Nike, Puma, Tiger, Treetorn, Converse, all the action at the Foot Locker. Now there are 9 around Los Angeles. Call this number for the nearest one. Get moving.
There's a signal in the air that's the future of color television. It's called VIR. For the first time, it lets the broadcaster control TV set color and tint adjustments on many programs. General Electric has color models with special circuitry to use this VIR signal, so you can enjoy color automatically adjusted by the broadcasters. VIR Broadcast Control Color. GE brings it to you now. This is GE Performance Television.
Harry Reasoner, Barbara Walters, bring you the news.
It's a pleasure.
New comedy with the Betty White Show.
That's more than he said to me on our entire honeymoon. I see you still have your mustache. Or did you have anchovies for lunch?
One, how did I name? King of God, I will be your God.
WJKW TV8 Cleveland.
All out an exciting athletic competition on Us Against the World with Elka Summers, Gabriel Kaplan, Dan Haggerty, Marty Feldman, hosts Don Rickles, Ed McMahon, Jack Klugman, plus Linda Blair and more. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain, followed by Elvis on
CKCO TV. On CKCO TV.
Hi, I'm Helen Hutchinson. Join Norm Perry, Wally Maude, and me weekday mornings for Canada AM on CTV.
Tomorrow we'll have a regular look at Ottawa Week That Was.
And we'll talk to one of the residents of Petit Rocher, New Brunswick, who recently took the law into their own hands after an incident involving a motorcycle gang.
It's tomorrow on CTV's Canada AM. It's the very best way to start your day.
Special preview of the winning new television family, the Fitzpatricks.
This year, I gotta win.
A soapbox derby race sets the stage for boy-girl rivalry.
Since when's Jack been interested in girls?
The Fitzpatricks, followed by Rafferty.
This Monday night on CBS.
It's your section between that and Joanna's paralysis.
Look, I don't know how many children you have, but Joanna's all I've got.
Can you make me better?
It's one thing that I can do.
Rafferty.
Can make you better.
New this fall on CBS.
Good evening. Hurricane Anita has developed incredible force but is moving away from population centers tonight.
The stories are next on your TV2 News.
JoJo Shetty McGregor makes her TV debut this Monday on the TV Jerry Lewis Telethon. And then watch for JoJo on your TV2 News weekdays at 6 and 11.
Good evening. Here's what...
Good evening. 1 hour ago, we talked to FBI agents in Des Moines, Iowa.
From TV8 in Cleveland, this is News Center 8 with Jim Hale, Jeff Maynard, Jan Jones for vacationing Dick Goddard, and Jim Mueller.
Good evening, everybody. At the top of the news tonight.
Lee Timmons, Nancy McCauley with the weather, Charlie Neal on sports, and the award-winning TV2 News team.
You may be without a newspaper come this weekend.
Stay tuned for the second half of CBS Galaxy.
Patrick McGowan as Rafferty.
It's not curable, is it?
We don't know of any cure.
Who gave permission for surgery?
Blood pressure's down a little.
Rafferty, skilled, sensitive, dedicated.
Premiering tonight on CBS.
A special preview of the winning new television family, the Fitzpatricks.
This year, I gotta win.
A soapbox derby race sets the stage for boy-girl rivalry.
Since when's Jack been interested in girls?
The Fitzpatricks, followed by Rafferty.
Next on CBS.
New this fall.
We're doing our first commercial and...
Can two girls learn what it takes to succeed in advertising?
We have got to do it.
I can't ask a man to strip in front of me.
I'm using hot. It's what the astronauts use.
Why don't you tell
Suddenly, it's not a man's world anymore.
Maria, I can't. Take off your clothes.
What?
You heard her.
On our own, hilarious, and it's coming this fall.
Coming to CBS this season.
It's Dick Van Dyke, your host for a spectacular special preview. A 1 hour behind-the-scenes tour of the dazzling new season on CBS. So sneak a look at the stars in the CBS Galaxy.
Monday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain on CBS.
Reach out and catch fire.
At tune, it's The Crosswind. Tomorrow at 7. KSD-TV, St. Louis. From Eyewitness News Central, here's the 1020 report.
1022. Good evening. A home movie buff says that 3 FBI people seized the best of his collection, The Three Stooges, Dracula, and such. Chris Condon has the story.
20-year-old Bob Frischman likes to show movies in his North St. Louis home. Not home movies exactly, but the Hollywood product. Back in April, the FBI seized much of his collection and won't give it back, and so Frischman has filed suit in federal court. 2 FBI men posed as collectors of these films to get into the Frischman home. Bob had put an ad in a hobbyist's newspaper.
They said, we're with the FBI and we're going to seize these films because it's illegal to own 16mm copyrighted films.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say to them?
I said, you have a search warrant.
What'd they say?
They said, no, we don't need one.
What'd you do then?
I said, well, I'm calling the police. I picked up the phone, I called the police department. I told them there were some people in my home that claimed to be FBI agents and they were going to seize my property without a warrant. I said, I'd like you to send an officer over. I wouldn't do it.
Do you think you're violating copyright by owning these films?
No, just owning the films, showing them privately in my own home, there's no way I'm violating anyone's law. If I was opening a theater with these films or duplicating them, sure, I'd be breaking the law then. But just showing them in the privacy of my own home, doing no wrong.
Do you think that maybe you were in the wrong in any way in trying to sell some of your collection?
No, that's all part of the hobby. You get films, say you have one a year, 6 months, you watch it a few times, you get tired of it, sell it, you buy another film. It's all part of the hobby, trade and selling and buying.
Frischman, who's a clerk at a Kroger store, thinks the FBI was sicked on him by the movie companies, and he thinks the agents might be better occupied. Chris Condon, Channel 5 News, in the Frischman projection room.
We'll take a pause right now and have more news for you right after this.
And now, made especially for Ray Glasser and all the boys in Cleveland, from Miracle Productions Company. Live on tape from Hollywood, it's the infamous Marcus F. Wheelodge back with a message for his friends. I thought I'd tack this little bit on the end of my tape to let you know how I'm doing. Things are pretty good so far. I am working at Studio Tape Exchange, not making a lot of money, but it's a semi-respectable position, and I'm certainly making more money than I was on Santa Monica Boulevard, you know, making $4.50 a night. Which one paid me 50 cents? Yeah, they all did. But like I say, things are going pretty well, and I'm adding a lot of items to my collection left and right. And so like I say, you'll be hearing about these items as I get them, and I'll see if I can make copies for you and the rest of you guys. And hopefully we'll all be able to increase our collections because of that. So in any case, that's about all I've got to say, and we're running out of tape anyway, so so long from Tinseltown. And believe it or not, that is me standing there on your silver screen with a not very good still frame. Let's see if I can fix that. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Goddamn X2 machine. That's about the best we're going to get. I don't know how good it's going to look on the dub, but you know how it is. Well, in any case, Ray, I'm set to go to the MCA attorney thing tomorrow morning at 9:30. It's now 6:59. I got to get ready to tape something else. So let me run off, and I guess I'll see you later. Good day. But now today is November 3rd, and I still haven't bothered to send this tape to you. What a slap in the face. Well, I should have earlier, but I lost the package in my recent move. Yes, please stand by. From Beverly Hills to West Hollywood, where I'm living now. What a crappy-looking still frame. There, that's much better. But, so in any case, hopefully this tape will find you sometime in the next week or so. And that, along with the rest of your tapes, Incredible Shrinking Man and all that other stuff. I did get to view your personage and your face, too, in the recent tape you sent me of yourself and Gary, and I must say I was very surprised. Neither of you look anything like I suspected you did, so consider yourself lucky. No. Actually, you look very much like a newsman I used to work with back in Tampa, who is now working in a gas station, but less said about him the better. Talk to you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Her Royal Highness, the Queen.
Good evening. I've been asked to do this commercial. It relates to a gramophone record called Mind Games by John